Welcome to Yoga with Rose. This is your yoga practice to energize and feel alive. A perfect full body flow to do at any time of the day and at any day of the week. If you're here as part of the 21-day journey, then welcome to day 21. This is our final practice of our January journey to wellness. Thank you so much to all that have shared this space with me. I hope that you have enjoyed it and learnt about yourselves, about your body, and been able to take your practice off your mat and into your daily lives as well. If you've got any blocks or props that you might want to use, then just have them close by. We'll be doing some balances here and mostly a lot of things that we've learned throughout the past 21 days. So please enjoy this full body practice. If you're ready, then grab your mat and let's begin. Okay, my lovely friends, come to take a seat on your mat with your legs crossed in front of you. And take this moment to close your eyes and take a deep breath out through the mouth. Let anything go. Welcome to day 21 of your January journey. Start to connect with your breath. Check in with how you're feeling. As we move through our practice today, we'll be moving through the guidance of our intuition. So just take this opportunity to turn your gaze to the space between your eyebrows, your third eye chakra. And this space is where we hold our inner guidance, our inner teacher. So just take this moment to connect with this, to make friends with it. And then take an inhale to reach the hands up to the sky, lifting the gaze at the very top. And then draw your palms down to your heart center, solidifying the beginning of our practice. Set an intention to be guided by this energy today. By your own energy. When you're ready, release your hands to your knees and drop your chin to your chest, starting to open through the back of the neck. Perhaps notice a restriction at the back of your throat here. You can use this to tap into your Ujjayi breathing. And then start to roll the head around to the left side so the left ear comes to the left shoulder. Draw the right shoulder away from you. And then draw a circle down to the mat and then up to the right side, right ear to right shoulder. Stretching out the left side of the neck. And then just going through these two motions, working with your breath. Let your energy guide you. If you need to stay on one side a little bit longer, then do this. Lovely, then coming back down to center, so chin to chest. Then taking hold of the knees as you inhale, now send the chest through the arms as you lift the gaze. Good, exhale, tuck the belly button to your spine as you curve the spine, chin comes to chest. Good, moving through these two motions now, flowing with your breath. You can pull away from the knees if that feels good on your exhale. Undulating the body, doing what feels good for you this morning or this evening, whenever you're taking this practice today. And come back to neutral. From here, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together into our Baddha Konasana. Let the knees fall away to either side. Good, sit nice and tall on those sit bones. You can hold onto the feet here or the ankles. And take an inhale, release the shoulders, grow nice and tall. Exhale to hinge at the hips, folding over the legs. Good, let's take a few waves. Inhale to undulate up, lift the chest. And exhale to fold over. And again, inhale to rise up, make some space. And then exhale, folding over the legs, staying down this time. Good, you can close your eyes. Use your breath to allow your hips to soften. Good, you can reach the hands out in front if that feels good. Perhaps taking a little sway from side to side, some movement feels nice. And then start to come all the way up, maybe swaying if you were. And then we're going to extend the left leg out long, keep the right leg tucked in. Good, toes come up to face the sky. Take an inhale, reach the right hand up to the sky, grow tall. And then exhale as we side stretch over the left leg. Lovely, try and keep both sit bones nice and grounded here. Reaching the right arm overhead. And again, use your intuition, use your own knowledge of your practice. Your underneath arm can be wherever it wants. And the same with your top arm as well. You can keep it reaching. Perhaps bring the hand to the back of the head and let the head fall into the hand. Perhaps you can grab onto the foot to bring yourself over. Wherever you are, keep breathing in and breathe out to let go. And then recovering back up to center. Start to turn the body to face the left leg now. Inhale to reach the arms up, and then exhale to fold forward over the left leg. Good. Relaxing the body over the leg, maybe coming to hold along the leg somewhere, or perhaps the foot. Option to bring the body in the arm to the back of the left leg here. You'll get more of a stretch in the right side of the back and the glutes. And just breathe. Notice where you feel any strong sensations. Lovely, my friends. Start to raise the body up now, and then bringing the right hand to the side of your right leg. We're going to sweep the left arm forward and over as we come up to rise onto the right knee. Lifting the hips up as we plant the left sole of the foot on the floor. Good, coming to a variation of our side plank here almost. Good, think of squeezing the glutes. Reaching the left arm overhead. If you wanted to open the left arm even more into a cactus arm to open the chest to the sky. Then start to circle the left arm down as we come back down to sit. We're going to keep moving the body now over our left leg as we swing all the way around. Keep walking the hands and then step the right leg through to the back of our mat to our low lunge, dropping the back knee. Woo, lovely little transition there. And then as you inhale, start to rotate the right arm back to a twist, maybe finding your back leg with your right hand, reach the left hand overhead. Lovely, feel that lovely opening in the body. Gonna open the chest to the sky, coming into a little back bend if that feels nice. Good, keep breathing. And then rotate the hands back to frame the front foot, tuck the back toe underneath, raise the back knee off. And then start to straighten our legs here into our pyramid pose. Good. Think of pulling that right hip back and pushing the left hip forward. You can flex the front foot to come into more of a deep stretch here if that feels nice. Remember, use your intuition, do what feels good for you. Good, then inhale to come through, bend the front knee, and then exhale, we'll send the hips back, pyramid pose. Good, fold the body over the front leg. And then come through onto the front foot as we start to walk the hands round to the center. Heel toe the feet in a little bit and then bring your sit bones down to your yogi squat, malasana. Again, do what feels good here. Do what your body wants today. Maybe movement, maybe complete stillness, bringing the palms together, lengthening the tailbone to the floor. And then bringing the sit bones back down to the mat, and we'll come to the other side. Lengthening the right leg out this time, bending the left leg, foot comes into the body. Take an inhale, reach the left hand up, and then exhale as you side stretch over the leg. Good, reaching the left fingers to the back of the mat. Think of dialing the body, the chest up towards the ceiling. Good, inhaling in, cracking open the left side of the body. Try and keep the left sit bones, the left thigh nice and grounded here so we get that lovely length through the whole of the side of the body. Good, then start to release the body up. Turn to face the extended leg and then exhale as you fold over the leg. Good, perhaps reaching for the foot or anywhere along the leg. Maybe you want to come to bring the left hand to the outside of the leg again to come more into stretching the lower back. Use your guidance, use your intuition, and use your breath. Inhale in, and exhale to let go a little further. From here, sweeping the body forward and round as we ground the left hand, and then inhale to lift the hips up to the sky and reach the right arm over top. Good, ground through the right sole of the foot here. Tailbone is tucked underneath, squeezing your glutes. And then you can open that back arm if that feels nice, coming into more of an opening in the chest. You decide where you want to be today. Good, stretching the length of the body. And then as you exhale, come to sit back on the sit bones. Keep rotating the body round over the right leg. Bring the hands over the right leg as we come to turn and step the left leg through this time, and then drop the right knee down to our Anjaneyasana. Good, find your grounding and then inhale to rotate the left arm back to twist, perhaps finding the back leg with the left hand. This is accessible for you today, and if not, just come into a lovely twist here. Good, opening up the front of the body. Keep sending the hips forward and down. Good, wherever you are, just be exactly there. And then rotating both arms to frame the front foot. Tuck the back toe under and raise the back knee off. And then when you're ready, send the hips up and back to our pyramid pose. And keep the back heel raised off here. And you can bring the front toes to face you if that feels good. Good, square the hips off. Folding the body towards that front leg. Use your exhales to fold deeper to relax further. And then coming through to your lunge, plant those hands, step back to your plank, and then take your Chaturanga Dandasana. If you need to drop the knees to modify today, then absolutely do this. Good, flowing with your breath. Inhale to open up the front of the body, open up the throat, and then exhale to your downward facing dog. Lovely, take any movement that feels good for you here. We've got a huge vocabulary of movement in our downward dog now. And then soften the knees. Take as many steps as you need to the top of your mat. Good, take an inhale, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over the legs. Good, soften the knees now as we roll up to stand for 3, 2, and 1. Good, roll the shoulders back, round and down, mountain pose. Palms face forward. Take this moment to find your grounding through your feet, to lengthen through the top of your head, and to reconnect. Good, then we're going to come to a little bit of a standing balance. So from here, shift the weight into your left foot as you raise the right knee to chest. Good, you can take hold of the leg here. Soften the underneath leg. Find your balance, and then taking the leg out to the side, bring the left hand to your hip. Or perhaps you want to reach it out to the side to test your balance a little more. Taking a mudra with your hand. Or maybe you want to come into even more of a balance, bring the palms together and bring the elbows out to the side. Ooh. Feel into all the wobbles. Think of pushing the elbow into the leg and the leg into the elbow. From here, start to release the right leg as you slowly send it behind you, nice and controlled. Place the outside of the foot on the floor here, and then taking hold of the right wrist, we're going to reach over to the left. Good, think of swaying the hips to the right here. Should feel a lovely stretch all the way down the outside of the right leg and the body. Good, open your heart to the sky. Good, then from here a little play, bring the body down towards the floor, keep the feet where they are as you swing all the way around, and then inhale as we come up to the other side. Left foot is on the outer edge this time. Reaching the left arm overhead, and then come back to center as you bring your palms to Anjali Mudra. Just a little bit of fun here to flow with our bodies. Let's come to the other side. Plant the right foot this time and inhale to raise the left knee to the chest. Good, soften in the standing leg, core is engaged. And then take hold of the leg, drawing it into your body. Once you've got your balance, taking it out to the side, opening the hip. Deciding where your right hand wants to go. Good, find your drishti. Perhaps bringing the palms together and pressing the left arm into the leg. Where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be, so acknowledge it as a gift. From here, start to send the leg back as you plant the outside of the foot on the mat behind you, and then grabbing the left wrist this time, reach the body over to the right. Good, bend into the front knee now, swaying the hips to the left. Feel that glorious stretch. You can even take hold of opposite elbow if that feels nice. Good, and then start to circle the body down, keeping both feet grounded as we twist round and hopefully come up to the other side, make it nice and dancey. Good, reaching the body up to the sky, and then exhale to step back to our mountain pose, palms come to touch. Good, lovely friends, a little bit of playtime for our final practice. Come to the top of your mat, take an inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze at the thumbs. Maybe take a little back bend here. Exhale to fold the body over the legs. Inhale, lengthen the spine halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. Step or hop both legs back to your plank pose. Good, then take your chaturanga. Open up and exhale, downward facing dog. Lovely, have a little sway here. Maybe pedal out those feet. And then as you take your next inhale, raise the right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Good, exhale to bring the knee to nose and then step the right leg through the hands. Good, inhale to raise the body up to your crescent lunge. Good, keep pressing out through the back heel here, back knee is pulled up. Think of lengthening the tailbone to the floor here. Perhaps you need to soften into the back knee to do this. And then from here, we're going to start to shift the body forward to come into our warrior three, bringing the hands to the floor first or to some blocks if you have them. Take as many times to do this as you want. Good, both hips dialing down towards the floor. Keep a little micro bend in the underneath knee just to protect it here. And then a little bit of playtime here. Start to open up the top hip as we inhale and reach the left hand to the sky to come to our half moon pose. Good, you can keep your hand on the block here. If you want to test your balance, perhaps bringing the underneath hand off the floor. Oop! If you wobble and fall out, then just come straight back into it, have another go. Good, top hip is open now. And then soften into the front knee as we step the back leg back to warrior two. Amazing, friends, have some humility. A smile at yourself if you fell over. Good, make sure your alignment is solid here in your warrior two. Body is upright. And then as we exhale, cartwheeling over to our side angle pose. Bringing the hand to the inside of the foot or perhaps the elbow to the knee. Good, dialing the body up to the sky. Good, then inhale to come back to warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turn the front palm to face up as we reach the hand up and take hold of the left wrist with the right hand. Good, and then exhale to reach the body back. Keeping the front leg straight, you can lift the front toes off. Again, opening up into the side of the body here. Make it feel really yummy. Keep breathing in. And then exhale, bring the body back to center, bend the front leg, warrior two. Nice strong arms here, press the arms down to the floor. An option here to cartwheel the arms down and then step back to plank and take your flow. Or if you want to have a little bit of playtime, we're going to come back to our half moon pose. So engage your core, start to shift your weight onto your front leg as you lift the back leg up to your half moon. Good, again, you can bring the underneath hand to the floor or a block. And then start to bring the body to face to the floor to come to warrior three. Really testing our balance today. Dial both hips down and then soften the front knee, step the leg back to your crescent lunge. Well, that's the first time I've ever done that. Take an inhale, reach the hands up and then exhale, float them down to frame the front foot. Step back to plank and take your chaturanga. Lovely, friends, flowing with your breath. Spend as much time as you need in each of these poses. We'll meet back in your downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath in and exhale, let it go. Exhale now as you sweep the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. You can open up that hip if you want to. Exhale, shift forward, bring the knee to the nose and then step it through the hands. Good, find your grounding, then inhale to your crescent lunge. Lovely, hug the legs into the midline of the body here, core is engaged. You can bring your hands to your heart center, then start to shift your body forward to your warrior three, raising the back leg off. Good, you can bring your hands off if you want to keep testing your balance. Think of bringing the belly button right the way up to the spine. Good, and then when you're ready, opening up to your half moon pose. Opening up the right hip, reaching the right hand to the sky. Good, testing your balance here, and then soften into the front knee, stepping back and rotating up to warrior two. Good, lovely my friends. Check your alignment of your warrior two here. You should know it very well by now. Good, press the shoulders down away from the ears. Press out through the outer edge of the back foot. And then as you exhale, rotate over to your side angle pose. Elbow can come to the knee, or perhaps the hand comes to the inside of the foot. Good, keep opening that front hip, keep reaching the arm overhead, breathing in and breathing out. Good, rotating back up to warrior three, straighten the front leg now. Turn the palm to face up as we reach the hand, taking hold of the left wrist. And then exhale to stretch the body over to the right, perhaps lifting the left toes off. Good, opening up through the left side of the body. Keep breathing in, creating more space. Then bring the body back to center, soften into the left leg, warrior two. Here we go, lovely friends. Either cartwheeling down to take your flow, or core is engaged. Shift the body onto the front foot as we rise to our half moon pose. Feel into all these wobbles. Again, have some humility if you fall over. Good, core is engaged. And then start to bring the body down to face the floor to our warrior three. Good, remember to keep breathing, find your focal point. Soften the front knee and then step the back leg back to inhale, crescent lunge. Amazing, give yourself a smile. Inhale, lift the chest to the sky, and then exhale, fold the hands down to the floor, step back to your plank, and then take your flow. Vinyasa with your breath, modifying it to how your body wants today, using your guidance, your intuition, and meet me back in your downward facing dog. Good, take a big deep inhale here. And then exhale, let it go out of the mouth. Good, soften in the knees and then take 2 steps or a hop to meet your hands. Inhale, rising the body up to halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold over, deep forward fold. Good, soften in the knees now and raise the body up to stand. Curving through the spine, inhale, reach the hands up. And then palms come to your heart center. Lovely, my friends. Take this moment to check back in. Notice your breath. Now we're going to come into a standing balance of our choice. So I'm going to leave this completely up to you and your knowledge from our practice. Perhaps you want to come into a tree pose or an eagle pose. Maybe a standing twist, maybe just a one-legged Tadasana. I'm going to come into a standing twist with my leg extended out. So just find which one might feel good for your body today. Now, from the knowledge over the past 21 days, you choose what is good for you, use your intuition. Good, wherever you are, making sure you come to the other side. Maybe taking a little flow down to the legs in between, if that feels nice. You decide, it's your practice, your body, your time on your mat. You are here. Wherever you are, just be right there. Connect with your breath. Lovely, my friends. Come back to stand when you're ready. Take an inhale, reach the hands up to the sky, gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, fold the body over, deep forward fold. Inhale, come to halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, take 2 steps back, and then take your Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in to open up the body. And then exhale, send the hips back to your child's pose. Good, relax the body over the thighs. And rest the forehead on your mat. Close your eyes and start to soften now. Start to bring your breath down. And in your own time, walk the hands back into the legs as you bring the body up. Then bring the sit bones down to the mat, extending the legs out in front of you, and then curving through each vertebrae all the way down to your back. Good. Hug the knees into the chest. Have a little rock from side to side. Massage the lower spine. And then bring the soles of the feet to the floor. Hug the heels in towards the sit bones. You can see if you can touch them with your fingers. Good. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. Press into the hands and the arms now as we inhale and raise the hips up to the sky into our bridge pose. Good, and tuck the shoulders underneath your heart space here. Raise your chest to your chin and the chin to the sky. And then exhale, curving through the spine back to the floor. Good, again, inhale, raise the hips off, squeezing the glutes, peeling each vertebrae off. You can interlace the hands underneath the body here, tucking the shoulders underneath even more. Good, press into the feet to lift the hips higher. Let the knees be parallel, squeeze the glutes. Good, breathe into your heart space, open up your chest. And then release the hands, exhale to curve through the spine back to the floor. Good, then just take a windshield wipe of the legs to either side. Releasing any tension through the length of the spine. Good, then we're going to come into a spinal twist, so you can choose one that you would like to do, or perhaps crossing one leg over the top of the other. And then just let the legs fall to one side, maybe opening the arms out into cactus arms. If this doesn't feel good, then maybe extending the underneath leg and just letting one leg fall over. Your choice. Use your guidance. And use what feels right for you today. Wherever you are, just try and ground both shoulder blades into the floor. You can close your eyes. And bringing our practice right down now. Use your breath to soften. And then coming back onto your back. Take a windshield wipe of the knees again. You can place one hand on your heart if you feel like it, and then come to your twist on the other side. Whichever leg you had, just doing the opposite way. Grounding both shoulder blades into your mat. Take this moment to find gratitude for your practice, for the last 21 days if you did the whole journey, and just for being here, dedicating this time to yourself. Then slowly rolling back onto your back. Knock the knees from side to side. And then hug the knees into the chest, raising your head up to your legs this time. Curl yourself into a ball. Give yourself a big hug. And then release the feet down to your mat, extending both legs out nice and long. To come to your final relaxation, your Shavasana. Place the hands where feels right today, maybe one on the belly and one on your heart. Perhaps both just resting by your sides with the palms facing up. And close your eyes now if you haven't already. Start to sink into the ground. Feeling tremendous gratitude for yourself, for your practice, for completing 21 days of yoga, of self-care, of inquiry into your deepest and truest self. Relax your whole body now. Give yourself permission to surrender and let go. You are here. Please feel free to stay here for as long as you can. If you'd like to close your practice, then start taking deeper breaths into your body. And then wiggling your fingers. Reach the arms overhead, take a big stretch. And then in your own time, making your way up to your seated position. Keeping your eyes closed. Resting the hands on the thighs. My friends, you completed 21 days of wellness, of bringing yoga into your daily life. Just take a moment to thank yourselves for showing up. Whether it was every day, whether it was one a week, just take a moment to be proud of yourselves. I am proud of you for being here. Take a big smile and a big exhale out of the mouth, and then reach your hands up to the sky, lifting your gaze at the top, and then draw your palms down to your third eye. Taking a moment to reconnect with your intuition. Thank it for guiding you through your practice today. And then draw your palms down to your heart center. And take this moment to bow down to your own heart. Thank yourselves for showing up for the last 21 days. Thank you, my friends, for sharing this space with me. I hope that you enjoyed our practice today. And if you did the January journey to wellness, then I hope you enjoyed this wonderful journey. From my heart to yours, with all my love and gratitude, Namaste.